Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. So the Bronx Bombers will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, Dylan Bundy's come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from Oklahoma, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good overhand 12-6 curveball and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He's turned himself into one of the league's premier pitchers.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
First pitch, 107.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Now a ball lined to the left side. The next 0-2. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 0 for 5. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone. A 2-run home run for Troy Tulowitzki. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
99. Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
first offering on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Mullins back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Oriole Park. It's now 2-0 New York. Jay Happ is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And there's 1 away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, man, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Set to get his day started, Cedric Mullins. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
1 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This one's down to third. On to first, and Happ's rolling now, 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, BAL.
Stepping into the box, Cal Rip, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra.
Well, he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Standing in, Didi Gregorius.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
And Duhar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he nails him at third. Great throw. The 1-0 delivery. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. The throw into second. And he had two on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a one-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Hit hard to the right. Foul to come in here at 259. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs.
Come on, don't let him fly.
From the belt, the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 28, Austin Roma.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Mullins has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks lead 1. They're up 2-0. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Eddie Murray. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hicks going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. In past meetings with J. Happ, he's got 1 hit in 22 tries. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem thrown in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tim Beckham, with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Mancini stands at first with 1 out. Line towards center field. Hicks is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting it, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. He's sitting at a 500 clip in the series coming into this one. 5 hits in 10 tries. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2. And it's fouled away. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles draw closer on the home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Troy Tulowitzki. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm
driven deep at the wall, it is gone. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. His second home run of the game, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
The right fielder, number 99,
In now, Aaron Judge. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Trumbo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
now batting, the designated hitter, Gary Sanchez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater. And he
swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Up the middle and off his leg. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Nice swing.
Popped straight up. Rip is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 6-1.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
All right, Heidi,
Leading
thank
off
you.
For the Orioles, the catcher,
So striding in,
Caleb.
Caleb Joseph. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard. Joseph gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped him up. LeMahieu waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
the batter, number 70.
Striding in once again, Cedric Mullins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Orioles held in check there. They trail 6-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Aaron Boone.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Mancini is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. 6 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. The 0-2 once more. Hit out towards second. Reined in. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, Cal Rip, and they'll need him to get something going here. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Hicks is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Murray. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
First offering on its way. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Hicks going back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with one away.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Standing in now, Mark Trumbo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. A ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. And the pitch on 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Murray leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The batter, number 1.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
And that misses for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Orioles strand a couple. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Ladies
David
and gentlemen,
Hess, a
your
6'2"
attention, please.
right-hander, jogs
Now
in to take
pitching for
over
the
on the
Orioles,
mound.
Number 41, David.
Ready for another shot now. Troy Tulowitzki. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D. We heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The pitch. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind. 0-2 now.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Now here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hops this one up. Murray is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the Inner Harbor. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is after it. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The catcher, number 36, Caleb Joseph.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means Caleb Joseph will stride into the batter's box next. Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
So two are gone now in the Baltimore fifth, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's all.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 7-1. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Mullins giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Line toward the alley in left center. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
In now, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
Now batting, Austin Roma.
In now, Austin Romine. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Andujar at second with 2 down.
Shut him down now.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
0-2, here it is. This pitch is popped up, and the first baseman can't get there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees are out in front, 7-1. Leading off the inning, Cedric Mullins. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Cal Rip, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The 1-1 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Still even at 2-2. Three and two now.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in once again, Eddie Murray. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Now to the plate, Mark Trumbo, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. 2 out here and a runner at second. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
DJ LeMahieu.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's flared off to the right side. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here comes the first pitch. That's popped up. VR onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Tulowitzki, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. Yanks strand a pair. They're on top 7-1. Digging in, Trey Mancini. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. 0-1 the count.
Mancini.
Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Chad Green takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Chad Green.
In now, Tim Beckham. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And another foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today he's gone on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Renato Nunez. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 7-1. Striding in, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. VR scoops it up onto first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron.
Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
0-1's the count. I can feel the breeze up here from that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Romine.
Now at the plate, Austin Romine. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. They're on top 7-1. Stepping up now, Caleb Joseph.
Leading
he
off,
lined out in his
Orioles,
last trip, so looking for
catcher,
better fortunes here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Caleb Joseph becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Ripped down the first base line. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Cedric Mullins. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he fouls this one off. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 7-1. Mike Wright enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Mike Wright Jr.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Sent on the ground out to second. VR fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman, Troy Tulowitzki.
Now in the box, Troy Tulowitzki. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline.
Shut him down now.
Goodness. 0-2 now. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees lead this one 7-1. Now at the plate, Cal Rip. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Eddie Murray, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In now, Mark Trumbo. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he gets the punch out as the Yankees complete the 4-game road sweep against their division rivals.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-1 the final today. The Yanks wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Jay Happ earns win number 7 on the season. Dylan Bundy permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jay Happ. His record is now 7-3. The loss goes to Dylan Bundy. His record is now 4-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.